What would you do if you found out your only daughter had been locked in a basement, not by a stranger, but by the man she married? And what if that same man was secretly forging papers, trying to steal the last thing your late husband ever left behind? 62-year-old Miriam Hayes didn't scream. She didn't cry. She got in her car and drove 3 hours through the night. Miriam hadn't heard from her daughter Tara in 6 weeks. Calls went to voicemail. Texts came back with one word: busy. Then, one mistake. A photo Tara didn't mean to send. A bruised wrist, deleted seconds later. That was all Miriam needed. She packed coffee, her husband's old surveyor maps, and the original deed to the land he bought 40 years ago. She told no one where she was going. Some battles begin in silence. The farmhouse sat alone at the end of a gravel road. Lights on, doors locked. As Miriam circled the house, she heard it. Scratching. A basement window, boarded from the inside. She ripped the boards free with a tire iron. And there was Tara, thin, pale, terrified. "Mom?" she whispered. Miriam didn't answer. She slipped a note through the gap. "Stay quiet. I'm getting you out. Tonight." Inside, the keys were on the kitchen counter. The basement door opened. Tara's wrists were raw from zip ties. "He went to town," she whispered. "He'll be back." Miriam didn't ask questions. "We're leaving. Now." In the car, everything spilled out. Ryan had changed after the wedding. Control became isolation. Isolation became a locked door. He told Tara the land was his now, that he'd handled the paperwork. Miriam listened, then said one sentence: "That land is still in my name." Ryan never knew the truth. The land wasn't just dirt. 40 years earlier, Miriam's husband, a surveyor, had found something hidden beneath the ridge. Silver. Millions of dollars worth. The mineral rights were never transferred. Ryan's forgeries meant nothing. Miriam didn't rush to the police. She knew charming men weaponize confusion. Instead, she moved carefully. A private investigator, forged deeds, fake notarizations, illegal bank transfers. The county clerk confirmed it. The land still belonged to Miriam. That afternoon, Ryan was served with a restraining order and a freeze on the property. Miriam waited. Ryan tried to regain control with a public stunt, a family barbecue. Miriam accepted. She arrived with 2 people, her lawyer and a geologist. She laid everything on the picnic table: deeds, maps, forged documents, assay reports, and said calmly, "This land is mine. You forged my name. You abused my daughter. The sheriff is on his way." Ryan laughed until the cruiser rolled up the driveway. The handcuffs ended everything. Ryan pleaded guilty to fraud, forgery, and domestic abuse. 5 years. Tara moved home. A year later, they stood on the ridge together. The Silvers stayed underground. Instead, they planted vegetables and peace. When someone asked Tara how she survived, she said, "I didn't survive alone. My mother drove through the night, found me in the dark, and refused to let me disappear." Miriam only nodded, because some boundaries aren't written in law. They're written in love, and enforced by a mother who never forgets where the line is drawn. If you believe no one should disappear in silence, subscribe for stories that fight back.